4.
Yeah.
Come on, Trevor. Come on, Trevor. You're
Welcome
right
into the
now.
Bogey Bro Banter.
Thank you.
Here's your pen back, ma'am.
Oh, we have a read.
Gosh, I just threw that through his monitor. Daggone. I hear you, Trevor. I'm pulling it up right now.
Did you hit the monitor?
Did I hit your monitor?
I don't know, but it's fine.
I'm sorry if I did. I was not aiming for that.
I know you weren't.
I was trying to hit you in the hands.
I'm not upset.
Konner is very mad.
Whoa.
Just change my lights. No big deal. Thought I'd use my hands to do it.
All right, well, today's episode is brought to you by the one, the only. You know who it is. You love him. We love him. We all use him.
He loves it. She loves it. Everybody loves it.
Yes.
What's that from?
That's probably in the ad read I'm about to read. Manscaped. Are we on Halloween copy? We're not on Halloween copy yet.
Oh my gosh, we're falling apart
We're falling
now.
apart.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this episode's brought to you by Manscaped. Welcome to Fresh Ball Fall, y'all. It's a season of pumpkin spice, and make sure your crotch looks nice. That means sipping cider in a fall breeze and using Manscaped products to trim with ease. That's right. Today's show is brought to you by Manscaped, company here to make sure that your foliage isn't the only thing shedding its extra leaves. Heck, even Mother Nature knows when it's time to lose the excess clutter. You know what I'm saying? Join 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code BANTER20. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code BANTER20. Now, at this point, you might already be with us with Manscaped. But if you're brand new or you're already with us, you could use the crown jewel to take care of your family jewels, the Platinum Package 4.0. Let me tell you about this thing.
That's platinum
With this
capital
glorious
P.
package, you can align your entire hygiene routine all in one fair swoop. Inside this 10-part, count them, 10-part
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Platinum
10.
package is
Good
everything
counting.
you need to know, everything you know and love about the performance package, plus some shower goodies included to elevate your grooming game.
I love the shower
to
goodies.
Platinum.
And performance package plus shower goodies equals happy.
Yes.
Yes.
The Ultra Premium Body Wash and Ultra Premium 2-in-1 Shampoo and Conditioner. You'll have your skin and hair feeling hydrated and smelling fresh. Plus, you'll get to apply their aluminum-free Ultra Premium deodorant. Smell it?
I ran out of deodorant this morning.
Nice, huh?
I used my last
Don't
bit of
worry.
deodorant.
It's not pumpkin
Wow,
spice.
that
It's
smelled
cologne
good.
quality fragrance. But
I'd say.
we shouldn't save the signature scent just for our pits. You can also use the crop reviver,
No way.
crop preserver, and there's a crop reviver to make sure your top shelf and to make sure the carpet matches the drapes, if you will. So go to Manscaped and get 20% off and free shipping with the
I wasn't
code
even in the read.
BANTER20.
He added that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like your homogenous
Nope.
scent, man.
Nope.
Use code BANTER20, get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. BANTER20, Manscaped. Clear out the leaves. It's your tree trunk's time to shine. Your balls will thank you. All right. A banter, you never know where it's going.
It's always chaotic whenever Hunter's got to pull up the read like on the show because that means he's not proofreading anything.
That makes it
I
way
feel like
better.
that was great.
I had a fun time.
The carpet and drapes line, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't used it.
Caution.
I'm sure they
The
have.
show's rated PG-13 from now on.
Caution.
What? In your house, you want gray carpet and drapes.
Don't talk to me anymore. What are we doing? What are we doing this
We're
week on Banter?
banting. We're banting, dude. What
You
you got
got-
bant with?
Do we have anything to talk about?
What are you laughing about?
What are you laughing about?
I just love when we have nothing.
It is how the banter works. It's why it's called the banter. We get on the show and we just like look at each other like, so who's got a story they want to tell,
We
man?
pumpkin carved
We
last
pumpkin
night.
carved last
Yeah,
night. I got
we
a pumpkin
did.
carve again tonight.
What?
Really?
At my parents' house, yeah.
Dang.
You're like,
I bet you won't leave early for that. I'm just kidding.
Jeez, man.
I'm just kidding.
My son was
I
having
know.
a mental
I
breakdown.
know.
he's been coming after us all morning.
That is not true.
There it is again.
Ridiculous. Yeah, here we go again. Connor's
No,
gonna
I'm
make me
just-
cry.
I'm just kidding, Hunter. But that was funny of me to say.
That was funny. I respect it. I respect it, but it hurt my feelings.
Well, would you have like a different idea for design this time?
I'm hoping. I'm probably gonna let Liz carve this one because I basically did fully do last.
Yeah,
last
I don't think she saw your pumpkin.
Carving is
She didn't.
fun.
She didn't. I got home and I took it out of the car and I was like, I'm gonna go throw this in the woods. She's like, why? I was like, what do you want to do with it? She's like, well, we can put it on the front porch. I was like, have you seen the pumpkin I carved?
I thought your pumpkin was dynamite. There was
okay.
nothing wrong with your pumpkin.
It was fine.
You really thought so?
It wasn't great. It was just like 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
all-
a
that's all it
perfect
takes, though.
jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a solid jack-o'-lantern.
You
but
can't
it
go
wasn't
wrong.
like-
You can't go wrong with just doing like the classic because the classics always stay in style.
I wanted to make it throw up, but I didn't want to like put the pumpkin guts all
Yeah.
over your table. And then I didn't take the pumpkin guts home because I was like, I'm definitely
Dude,
throwing this in the woods.
Respect.
Have y'all ever done the pumpkin where like you make the mouth big and you put a small pumpkin in it and then you carve like a scared face on the small pumpkin?
I've seen them. Yeah,
that's what Liz and I did like 2 years ago.
that's fun.
You should do that again.
No, well, I'm gonna let Liz decide whatever she wants to carve tonight.
Okay.
We made an owl 2 years ago.
Yours last night was pretty electric.
Thank you.
Yours was good. I didn't realize how cool it looked until I saw it in the picture that we took, and I was like, oh, like that's what it looked like.
It wasn't. It's not a pumpkin that looks good with the light inside of it. You need the light shined on it.
Yeah.
Well, because it's got like the shading and stuff. Yeah.
It was dope.
I went with something simple. I knew that I would stress myself out way too much if I went for a complicated design.
It was much more complex than I would have ever imagined.
Did you end up using the drill?
Oh, did he use
What
that
did you
drill?
use?
I was
Drill
using
for?
it, so I laid because we did like the text.
Yeah.
So I laid the piece of paper over, and
The text looked like it was a printed text. It looked perfect.
Yeah, it was really good because what I did was I used the smallest bit I have, which is like, I mean, I don't even know the size, but it's tiny. It's
like a nail.
Yeah. Even if that, it's more like a needle, like a large needle. And I basically drilled holes at the points of the letters to make connect the dots essentially, so you could take it away and just carve to each dot.
That's smart.
Yeah, so because like you can do that with a pin, but I was like, I have a power drill, way easier, and it had a flashlight on the drill. Shout out Milwaukee, so it made it really easy. And yeah, I was very impressed with the text. Like it worked. I was like a little iffy on if it would work or not, and it came out pretty good. So. We do be pumpkin carving.
It'd be fun to carve a pumpkin with like a jigsaw.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
know.
hand-
While I was
I wanna
cutting
do a
it out,
power washer.
literally, if you look at the pumpkin carving blade, it's the same exact thing as a
yeah.
jigsaw
Yeah.
blade.
People have used power washers.
Yeah,
to
that'd
do
be
it.
fun.
Very fun.
Just pressure wash the heck out of a pumpkin.
We could just throw discs. That should be a.
Throw
we're-
discs
we're-
in carving
We're
with
doing that for
discs?
social media. We're doing that. I just decided right now I'm gonna have us I'm gonna get pumpkins and have us throw discs to do our pumpkin carving.
Nice.
That'd be a great post.
That'd be fun.
Can't choose too big of a pumpkin because it's gonna be so hard to get through.
You know what we could
Yeah.
do for this banter?
You just
I
need the
could
right-
just look up scary stories.
You just need a.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we just did?
The
But we
last
had
one
them
they were
submitted.
submitted. But like I look up like the
So
scary
we're gonna do
stories.
spooky stories again. 2 banners in a row.
Did y'all not have fun with the last one? 'Cause I
I
kind
mean,
of
I
did.
did.
Have a lot of fun.
Connor, you just need
This-
to pick a
this
disc with a
show-
lot of flashing, and then it'll cut right through.
Yeah. We have to remember this show is for us to have fun and they to listen to us having fun.
They have to.
So whatever we want to have fun with,
Yeah. Have you tried clicking off this show? Doesn't work.
it doesn't work. Once you're on it, you're on it.
If you click the like button, that's the only way you can get out.
Yeah.
Have you seen? It's like on TikTok. You'd be like, dude, did you check out? Like people in the comments will be like, dude, did you check out the new noise it makes when you hit the subscribe button or whatever, like the follow button, just like to get people to bait people
Yeah.
to hit it.
That's funny.
That's dark magic, is what I would say. Gosh, Brad's looking good today.
Is Brad here?
Yeah, look behind you.
Oh heck yeah. Brad.
I'm just like skimming.
You're
over
gonna
some
find
news.
some like wild and stories on that if you're just scrolling through. That's for darn sure.
All right, so should we?
Can you find ones where we choose what happens next?
A
Like it
choose
gives you
your
like
own
2
path.
options and you had to.
That's funny. Choose
Yeah,
your
let's do
own
a choose your own path.
path.
Chose your own path.
Scary story.
That's very fun. Do you remember when YouTube interactive videos were a big thing back when?
Yeah.
Back when like annotations, you could pop them up on the screen
I vividly remember
instead of just like up in the top right. So people would make choose your own path YouTube videos, and it was like a very big thing. But it was so confusing when you would see a video pop up from like midway through a choose your own thing. And I only ever
this
looked
is
at
great.
YouTube on my phone.
Oh
so
yeah.
you
yeah.
So
there was
you,
no-
You had to find
or my
them. You couldn't
iPod
just
Touch.
click on the
Yeah,
links.
so I had to
Yeah.
find them. I couldn't just click. I
That's
never
so
even understood.
annoying.
I was like, where are they? Where are the buttons?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That's so funny.
I-
All right, y'all ready for this?
Yep.
And it says most people can't make it through this choose your own adventure horror story. Can you?
I can't wait.
BuzzFeed.
Yes. Yes, I can.
You're walking through the woods.
It's
at
going to
night.
be like if you go to pick up your coffee at the hipster shop and they don't have low fat, what do you do?
That's funny. All right, you ready?
Get almond milk, duh.
You're walking through the woods
You
at
made
night, and everything's pitch black except for the flashlight on your phone.
Okay.
Before you, there's a path that leads
Hold
you.
on. Let me get in the mood. Let me just shine my flashlight in my eyes.
Before you, there's a path that leads you deeper in the woods where your friend's cabin waits. You've been there before, but never at nighttime. Do you keep walking or you call your friend?
Everything's pitch black, like in the
So
cabin.
are we choosing
You're
like,
walking through the woods at night.
let's make a
Everything's pitch
decision.
black.
Let's make a decision between the 3 of us.
I'm going
Are
to keep
we-
walking.
Are we doing what's gonna make the most entertaining story? Or are we trying to win?
Is there a win?
It said
Yeah.
most people can't get through.
I think I would keep walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like what I would do.
Like if I'm in this situation,
Like in this
I'm not
situation,
calling
like-
my friend until I'm terrified.
Yeah, nothing's weird
There's
yet.
nothing to be
Nothing's
scared about
weird
yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing's weird. Yeah, we're walking.
You decide to keep walking. The faster you get to the cabin, the better.
Yeah,
As you walk, you listen to the sound of the crickets and the wind rustling through the leaves.
Oh, that's
it's
beautiful.
amazing.
You get a fork in the path. You can't quite remember which way to go.
Man,
Right or
where's
left?
the
Do you
spoon?
go right
How
or
am I
you
gonna
go
eat the soup?
left?
Right.
Oh, not like a real fork.
No, like you go right or
Probably,
left.
I'm probably taking a right.
I feel like I'd turn.
I'm more of a right guy.
All right, let's go right.
This is America.
You decide
Like
to go
you drive
right.
on the right side of the road.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant by that.
You decide to go right. You're pretty sure this is the way. And look at that. You're correct. The cabin's just ahead.
Nice.
But
What
wait
would
a
have
second.
happened if we went left?
Wait a second. The windows are dark. Where's your friend?
Now I'm calling him.
You knock. No one answers. The front door's unlocked. So you,
No.
so you go inside and call it for your friend. There's no response.
James.
When you try to turn the lights on, nothing happens. You take a
No
look at your
James.
phone and see it's on 6%. It's going to die any second. The lights didn't go out last time you were here. If you remember correctly, your friend said there was a generator in the basement and a flashlight or some candles in the attic.
Did James invite me here?
Do you go to the attic or the basement?
Am I just
Basement.
walking in the woods and I happen upon
No,
James'
you're
cabin?
supposed to meet your
Invited.
friend there.
I'm going
He's not
basement.
meet him there.
I'm
Okay.
going
Do
basement
you go to
versus
the basement
attic.
for the generator or the attic for some candles?
Basement for the generator. Oh, wait. Oh, you have to go to you have to get the flashlight.
There's
in
a
the attic
generator in the
first.
basement or there's a flashlight and some candles in the attic. Which one do you want?
I guess you got to go attic because your phone's gonna die. We can't be using our flashlight.
I think I'm going with basement because I want the generator.
Realistically, though, I would probably choose basement.
I think basement.
I would
I
choose
think they're
basement.
both scary.
Yeah.
Looking for the generator sounded like a good plan. As you head for the basement door, you remember a scary story your friend told you. There's something about a ghost named Bloody Mariah who had been murdered. here.
Bloody Mariah.
Mariah?
Mariah
It
Carey?
definitely is Mariah, not Bloody Mary, who had been murdered here in the basement years ago, and her spirit still haunts this place. You can see the very spot where she'd been murdered because there's still a dark spot on the concrete from where her blood had pooled.
What the heck?
Dang,
But that was
Clean
just a
that
story,
up, bro.
right? You rethink going down to the basement. Do you continue to the basement or you try the attic instead?
I'm still going to the basement.
Yeah, I mean, it's still just
It's just
still
a story.
a ghost story.
Yeah, just like a
Gosh.
stupid ghost story.
You
It
decided to go
probably
to
is just marinara sauce.
You decided to go to the basement
It happens
anyways.
to all of us. I drop on like once a week.
After all, it is just a silly old ghost story.
Spending all my money on marinara.
You take the stairs down, and using the flashlight on your phone, you can make out the spot on the concrete floor where your friend said
You're
Bloody
making
Mariah
out
had
with a
some-
spot on the
Doesn't
concrete.
that sound a little bit
That
too
supposedly
close
died.
to Mariah, marinara? Like he just was like, it was marinara
It's
sauce. What's the
marinara
name?
sauce.
And
Yeah,
he said Mariah.
marinara
Do you ignore the dark spot or do you
Ignore
inspect,
it.
Or you inspect
Why
it?
would I
No,
inspect
I
the
would-
dark spot?
I might inspect it.
I feel like I ignore it. I just walk by
Let's
it.
ignore it. Yeah, let's ignore it.
I think you just walk by it. You ignore the spot. It's just a dumb story your friend told you. Besides, looking for the generator is much
Bloody
better use of your
marinara.
time.
And Bloody Mary. Like, come
Oh,
on.
the Bloody marinara.
He might have dropped a Bloody Mary too. That's also close to Mariah. Yeah, come on.
You find the generator on the far side of the basement. You flip the switch and pull the cord like your friend taught you, and the generator roars to life. As the
Yay.
basement lights flicker on,
Thank you.
you think you see a figure of the woman by the stairs.
Oh, no,
that's not good.
no.
You gasp and whip your head in that direction, but there's nothing there. Just a trick of the light, you think.
Yeah.
That's when you notice a dusty Ouija board on the floor.
Oh, gosh.
Don't play with it.
No,
don't
do
play
not
with it.
ever
We don't play with it.
Ouija
That was the
boards.
option.
No,
Play
Ouija
with it or
boards
don't.
are always a hard pass for me. Absolutely no.
Nope. That was way too creepy for you.
Yeah.
You run up the stairs and close the basement door behind you. You notice your heart's beating really hard in your chest, and you laugh at yourself for letting the imagination get the best of you. But that's when you
silly
hear.
Konner.
Stupid marinara.
But that's when you hear the sound of long nails scratching against the cabin window. You turn towards the sound and see a figure on the other side of the window with long dark hair and pale eyes.
Oh, it's just James.
Do you hide or run?
Run. Run.
I feel like if I see that person, I'm running.
I'm running. Because
Yeah.
hiding, like,
Yeah.
That's it.
they probably won't even be able to find me because their hair's so long.
That's
This
it.
is in
Things
their
are
eyes.
getting too weird around here, you think. Before the demonic figure in the window can make out another scratch with its nails, you're out the door running back to your car. The trees are whirring past. Some of the branches scratch your face like claws, but you pay them no mind. You're focused on getting out of this place. You get to the fork in the road you'd passed previously.
Go left.
Go left this time, right? We went right last time.
Correct.
Yes.
You take the left path and keep running. You're pretty sure this is the right direction. Wait, another fork in the path? You
Uh-oh.
don't remember this.
I don't remember that.
Right,
I
left,
don't
or
remember
back?
that happening.
We know we went the right direction. We had to have gone the right direction.
But now do we go right, left, or back?
If we were walking this way and we went right and we come back, well, let's just take another right. And it worked the first time. I mean, like,
You mean another
You
right
start
or do you
running-
mean another left?
You start
Because
running.
we took a left.
I
because we
already
were going
hit
back.
right.
Oh, we went
You
right.
start
Oh, no,
running in that
Trevor.
direction, but
Oh my
nothing looks
gosh.
familiar to you. You come to another fork in the path. You hesitate. The only options now is go right. Again, you
Okay.
start running without even thinking. Almost half an hour of running. You look down and realize
my
you're not even on the
gosh.
path anymore. You curse at yourself, but you remember your keys.
Ah, darn you.
You take them out of your pocket, click the alarm fob, hoping the horn will lead you back to civilization. But as you press the button, the sound of your car alarm comes from all around. But it's impossible, you think.
What?
And that's when you realize the woods have swallowed you whole and you'll never escape them, no matter
What?
how fast or far you run.
Yeah, that was the dumbest
The
thing
end.
ever.
We lost.
So basically, if you choose
Okay.
left or right, that's what decides your entire path in that game, seemingly.
Well, I feel like we probably should have inspected, and we probably should have done the Ouija board. But I don't do Ouija boards.
That was stupid. Find a better one.
Yeah, that sucked.
That was
Hunter.
dumb.
Sorry.
The wood swallowed us. Okay.
Like, oh, I got swallowed by the woods. Well,
Oh,
I guess I'll be
dang.
friends
Guess
with
what
the
it tastes
squirrels
like?
then.
Marinara
Unlimited,
sauce.
All right, I got
unlimited
another
acorns.
one. Horror story by Jenny Smith.
You'd love it.
You ready?
Okay.
Yes.
You, Jack, and Stella have been hiking in the woods
Hugh
for a
Jackman?
while now.
Who's Hugh Jackman Stella?
You have blisters on your hands and your hair is wet from the rain. Your legs are getting numb and you're shivering. It seems like you're getting darker by the second. Then something gets into sight. A house. Definitely not a new one. The white paint's peeling off and the lawn's covered in weeds, some dead forest animals, long grass, and other definite signs of abandonment. The three of you immediately stop in your tracks. Guys, you think what I'm thinking? Jack adds.
No.
His gaze peeled on the house. You and Stella
Probably not. I'm
exchange
probably thinking about all the marinara. I have to buy.
Sadly, yes, we are. You mutter under your breath. You two might be. I'm not so sure, Stella quivers. You can tell she's definitely getting goosebumps. But can you really blame her?
The story just started getting like weird, like
The ho-
inappropriate.
The,
Like as Hunter's reading.
the house definitely looks shady, she continues. I mean, three kids walk in the woods at the dawn of night and then stumble upon a creepy house. It's like the beginning of any Stephen King
I
novel.
hope it does.
What?
Am I allowed to keep reading?
Yeah.
Okay. You take a look around and you look back at the house. What do? You agree with Stella and convince Jack it's a bad idea, walk away?
What's
Or-
our goal? Where are we going?
Walk away.
Or convince
It doesn't
Stella and Jack
matter.
to come
You
with you and
walk
slowly
away.
make your way to the
You
house.
don't go to the house.
Well, where are we going?
No,
You're hiking in the woods.
We're hiking in the woods. You stay away from the house. It's dark and rainy and it's an abandoned house. I'm not going near that.
I
thing.
probably for fun in exploring it. Like
in
you
the
know
dark.
me.
In the dark.
That's when it's most fun because that's when it's most scary.
But what if there's somebody like a homeless person in there that'll kill you?
Then you offer him some meth and then you leave and then he's fine.
What?
That's what those houses are typically used for. They're usually meth labs.
So are we going to the next page or are we not going in the house? Are we
I
going in
wouldn't.
the house or no?
I wouldn't go in the house, and I know Hunter wouldn't either.
I wouldn't, but for the story I might. Well, it's up to
Yeah,
Konner.
I'm trying to think of what is making the best story at this point.
Well, if we're switching to that, then every choice can be very obvious.
I think we're making the best. I think we're making the best story now.
All right, fine. Let's go
We're
in the
not
house.
surviving is out the window.
All right, we're in the house.
All right, fine.
Come on, Stella. Don't be so paranoid.
Yeah,
It can't be
Stella,
that bad.
Come on, Stella. It's
You
fine.
say.
Stupid Stella.
A little
That's what we call
unsure
her,
of
stupid
yourself.
Stella.
You look behind you. You see Jack and Stella exchanging a worried look. Guys, seriously, if we don't take the chance, we might die out here. Who knows how far away from town we are?
Oh, so there is like a survival.
Yeah, they're like
okay.
freezing
Well,
to
that
death.
was important to know.
They got blisters on their hands. Their hair's wet from the rain, Trevor.
Okay, you're right. Let me put myself in those shoes.
You
Go to the
pause,
house.
letting them take in the realization. Stella gives in. Then, after a slight moment, Jack does as well. Let's go. I'd rather die in a creepy house than out in the wilderness, Jack says.
Amen.
Stella and you let out small laughs.
I'd rather cry in a Ferrari.
Stella and you let out small laughs that you can tell she really isn't ecstatic about the idea. The three of you slowly make your way towards the house, stepping over all the disgusting things on the lawn. You want to turn back, but you figure it's too late. Your friends would never look at you as the strong one again. They'll just see you as the one who chickened out at the last
That's
minute.
well written.
Looking at the porch, there's also a typo. I read it the way they meant it.
Okay.
Looking at the porch, you feel as if it were to collapse when a pin dropped down on it. But you remember, this is it. This is my choice. There's no turning back now. You reach for your friend's hands, and each gladly take one.
Aw.
What do? Trust your instincts. The porch seems too weak to step on. Go around the house through the back door. Not care what your friends think of you. Walk away. Step on the front porch. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, porches are only like 2 feet high, so
Yeah,
just step on the beams.
All right, I gotta go 5, 3, 4, 5.
What are you doing?
That's how you had to get through it.
Oh, okay.
You three slowly outstretch your legs, your heart thumping in your chest. You feel Jack's palm sweating and Stella's hand shaking. The 2 seconds, which feel like hours, mind you, that take for you guys to
Mind
step on
you.
the porch are the scariest seconds of your
Well,
life.
why are you all walking at the same time holding hands? It's so stupid.
After
like
a
Toy
moment,
Story.
your eyes are still shut, but you realize that the porch is fine. You all slowly sigh in relief and open your eyes. Well, now I feel like an idiot, Stella remarks.
And why'd you close your eyes?
She folds your arms over her chest. Same, you say, laughing.
Same.
Same.
Jack remains silent, looking around, still paranoid. You make your way towards the door. Your sweating palm embraces the round doorknob. When you first twist it, it doesn't budge. You
How is
keep
that so
twisting it
descriptive?
fiercely, but just like in the beginning, the door won't open. Crap, you mutter.
Crap.
What? What is it, Jack asks. Jack asks, walking towards you. I think that the door is locked.
I'm gonna clip that.
Let me try.
That's so funny.
Let me try. Jack walks up to the door
clipping that.
suddenly, but then slams his body against the door, knocking it down. You and Stella jump back, startled. Jack gets up, brushes himself off, and takes a flashlight out of his backpack. Jack, really? Stella says in
this whole
disbelief,
time.
walking to the door and then standing right next to you. What, do you have any better ideas? Jack says. You guys didn't have any flashlights on you. Do you guys have Do you guys have flashlights on you?
You guys did.
You look at the scene behind him. Chills creep up your spine. Yeah, I do. Your gaze stays against the inside of the house as you reach for the 2 flashlights you buried deep in your bag hours before. Stella grabs one out of your hands and turns it on. Jack ushers you two to walk inside. Stella nudges you to go first. Hesitation nearly gets the best of you. You walk inside and find yourself in a dusty hallway. In front of you have 3 different options. Where do you go?
Oh, you start with the hallway. at this front door.
Upstairs,
Okay.
down the hall to the living room, or down to the cellar?
The hallway to the living room.
Definitely living room. You're not going upstairs or downstairs. Not the first place you're going in the
We're
house.
going to 9. I clicked to the next page.
You said you died.
It just said you died.
Wait, for real?
That's not where we're at.
Okay.
We went to 9.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the living room, you say, looking back at Jack and Stella. They nod in approval. That sounds like a reasonable idea, Stella
That
says.
sounds like a reasonable idea.
We should have all had a
Had a
player, a
script.
character.
Next banter, I think we do a 3-person play, and we all have a script. How does that sound?
Good. Finally, something we can agree on, you say, and then begin walking down the hall to the living room. Oh, looks like the kitchen's connected, Jack says, walking towards the kitchen, beginning to take a look around. Stella and you look at the living room. Nothing suspicious looking. Hello? You call out just to make sure if
Hello?
anyone lives in the house
Hello?
or not.
Does anybody live in here?
Jack and Stella stop to
We
listen.
got flashlights.
After a moment of silence, you all continue to look through the rooms. Nothing in the kitchen, Jack says, walking towards you, the 2 of you. Nothing in the living room, you said. What should we do now? Stella asked you. Go to page 10. You have the same 3 choices. Go upstairs, go to the cellar, go to the living room. Aren't we in the living
The
room?
living room takes you to the same place again. So upstairs or the cellar. I feel like you're going upstairs before you go downstairs.
Go to 7.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think we should go upstairs. Who knows what we might find up there, you say. Jack and Stella open their mouths to protest against your decision, but then decide that it's pointless to even try. All the decisions you made so far beat theirs, since look where you are now.
Yeah, now we're in a freaking living room.
Now we got a new house.
They follow you up
This is
the
our house now.
Let's start picking out paint swatches.
Welcome to
They follow you up the stairs slowly.
paint swatches.
The wooden stairs creak below your feet,
Throw some
making you
shiplap in there
shiver.
and you get yourself a house.
Silence flooded the air, adding tension between the 3 of you.
Silence.
Then you finally reach the top of the
Tension.
stairs. What do? Give up? There's nothing here. Go to the room down the hall. Go to the bathroom to your left.
Start with the bathroom on
You
your
think I
left.
just wanted to check out how these stairs
Yeah.
walked? Go in.
I think we're starting with
Bathroom?
the bathroom to your left before you go to the room.
Yeah,
down the
yeah.
hall.
I would do the
Bathroom
most
to the left.
immediate
That,
thing
that
for
says
sure.
a lot about a house, like the bathroom.
Yeah. I would have already rummaged through their trash.
It's gonna be like you died, you got flushed down the toilet, like in that movie Flushed Away.
Love that movie.
Love it.
Here's the little song I wrote.
Follow me, you guys. We should go to the bathroom, you say. Without looking back, you walk into the bathroom and your friends are right behind you.
You're like, oh, look at the backsplash, so cute.
Well, it looks like the bathroom's fine, Jack says, examining the small space. Nothing too suspicious, Stella says.
Sick.
You guys are right. We should probably, you start, in just a second, you feel a sensation of enormous pain in your back and a thick blade slicing your skin.
Oh, my back.
You wince in pain. Your vision gets blurry and your knees buckle. You fall to the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
The distant sound of your friend's screams come into your ears, but that's all. Stella screams. Go to 13.
Nice.
You died.
Yeah, we got stabbed.
Wow, I guess this novel wasn't cut out for you. But if you're unhappy with the results, you can start again from 1.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. That kind of sucked.
So we got stabbed in the
That's
back.
another one where it's just like, oh, so like you just picked the wrong room and you're just dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dead.
There's
I guess
no-
that's
there's no,
probably
like-
how most of these are.
There's no like actual. Just,
I
I
would
wonder
like
what
one
would
that
have happened
has-
if we kept on going.
Should
It
we
would
keep
just
on
said, you
going?
won?
Do you want to just keep going?
I don't really want to. I think we give up on this one.
Well, now that we're upstairs, like, do you want to go? You want to go? What is this one?
Who knows?
Let's go to the room down the hall, you say. Without looking back, you walk down the hall, looking at the old black and white framed photos on the wall.
Like, what happens when you win? Like, do you win $1 million and you and Stella like get married and have like 10 kids?
The people who used to live here weren't
What
happy
about
people,
Jack, dude?
considering the looks on their
What if
faces.
Jack and Stella wanted to get married?
And they can't. Jack's dead.
Jeez, talk about a creepy setting, Stella muttered.
He asked.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jack says, trying to be as close to you two as possible. You could tell he wasn't very happy being the one in the back of the line. Yeah, I wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
either.
get stabbed.
When the three of you reach the end of the hall, you slowly push the door and it creaks open. You tiptoe inside, looking around. And then you look at the bed. You fall down on your knees, gagging. Are you... Stella stops in her track. Oh, dear gosh. She turns around, covering her mouth. Jack walks in, standing frozen in shock. You can't take it anymore. Vomit climbs up through your throat and you throw up all over the floor.
Oh.
The bed was drenched in blood and a human body lay there, completely cut open. The stench was only noticeable when you entered the room.
Now it's time to run.
Jack slowly helped you up, but then the closet door creaked open. The three of you froze. Your heartbeat stopped. A dark figure emerges from the closet. What do you do?
Running. What are the options?
Absolutely run. Stop or run.
So what do you mean stop?
Don't move a muscle was one of them.
Just like, maybe
we're going to 4.
Maybe he
We're
can't
going to
see
15.
us.
Probably gonna die.
All of you scream and you slowly get up, your legs weak. Guys, run! You croak, clutching your stomach. Stella and Jack help you out of the room and all of you run down the hall. The figure immediately appears in front of you and the three of you scream again.
Whoa.
The figure growls and pounces on you. Eventually you feel your heart stop beating. Go to 17.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead. Well, if it ever says go to 16, we win.
I think it's probably the other option.
Growls and pounces.
All in all, you died.
Stop moving said go to
Let me see.
16.
All in all, you died. Sorry. Try again. Try some other options. And just so you know, the black figure detects and feeds off of fear. That's why you died.
Who wrote this? A 5th grader?
And knew you were afraid because you screamed and ran. Confusing, I know.
Oh, I'm
Bye.
sorry. This is literally
This is
this
so
was
stupid.
witten by somebody in high
So
school at the
stupid.
oldest.
It's not even
Stupid.
fun. It's not even fun.
If we would have won, it would have been so much more fun.
It's Stella's fault, really.
It was Stella's fault.
Stupid stuff.
Here, I'm gonna just make one up on the
Okay.
spot.
All right. I'm so excited.
Yeah, give us interactive choices,
All
but
right.
make it like relatable.
I invite you up to my uncle's property for
Okay.
a camping trip.
my
Oh,
gosh.
that's a great idea.
Yes,
I
I
would
can't
love
wait.
to, Hunter.
I told y'all to
Thank
get there
you.
at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
You arrive at 6:15.
I
and
was
you
there
pull
at
in,
5:45.
pull in, see my truck, get out, walk into where we're supposed to meet before we go camping, eat some dinner,
Okay.
and realize I'm not there.
Your truck's there.
What's your option? Do you wait or you go look for me?
I'm waiting.
I'm probably texting you, but I'll go look for you.
No, those are the only
the only
options.
two options?
And go look for me?
I don't know where to look. I'm waiting.
Waiting.
Okay, well, we have to choose the same thing, so I guess we're waiting.
Where are we gonna go look for him?
Like around.
Like where did we show up on the property?
Like think about we're showing up in that whatever the
little,
venue
like,
is.
venue, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're looking
okay,
around, like
then
going
yeah, I
to
would
the
go
kitchen,
look.
like looking around. Yeah,
I would go look.
So you go look for me.
Yeah, we're looking for you.
Yeah.
You start looking around, rummaging through stuff.
Okay.
No signs of me even
Rummaging.
being there.
Dang, no
Dang.
signs.
Trevor
It
goes to
doesn't
the
smell
door.
like Hunter in here.
Trevor goes to the door and it's like, oh, I think I see his tent already set up in the woods. Do you walk out to the woods or you wait for me where we're supposed to meet?
We're walking out to the woods.
Yeah, we walk out of the woods.
Walk out to the woods.
Who goes there?
You leave the storage. You leave the little venue. You start making your way out to the woods.
Okay.
As you get closer, the tent just doesn't look quite right. It's a little messed up, kind of janky looking.
Yeah.
But you know it's the color of my tent. So
Yeah.
it's like
No.
it's got to be
Hunter
my
just like
tent.
Hunter just watched the wrong YouTube video on how to
Yeah.
set it up.
Yeah, so you get to the woods, you get on the
Been
path.
talking about that tent
It's
for
about
so long.
200 feet away, and the closer and closer you get, you realize this can't be Hunter's tent. It's way too old. Like this tent's been out here a little bit. You get within 50 feet of the tent, and you realize it's definitely. I wouldn't even really call it a tent. It's kind of more of just like a tarp that was erect out there to look like a tent.
Okay.
Do you go inspect the tent, or you turn around and go back to the venue?
Oh, I'm expecting it.
Yeah, we're probably
every
gonna
time.
inspect it.
You died. You get to the tent, you open it up. It was where a bear was living. It mauled you.
Oh dang,
They did
dude.
tent-
the
they did
bear's tent.
Okay. All right. I've got one. So, you guys are both going to. There's a potluck at my place.
Okay.
Okay, and you guys are both going to Kroger because you decided last minute, like after work, you didn't have anything to bring. You guys both have to go to Kroger.
Okay.
So you go to Kroger. What are you going to bring? What aisle are you guys going to?
I'm going straight to Chips Ahoy.
You decide you're going to collab
That's
on
good.
something.
That's
Like
a good
Oh, we're
call.
collabing.
You're collabing.
Yeah,
on
like
something.
Oreos, Chips Ahoy. I'd say
Yeah, I think we're bringing like cookies and chips.
Okay, so you go over kind of like the snack and cookies, like chips and cookies aisle. And you start walking down the aisle, and you notice they have normal Oreos. Like you want to get the Oreos, they have the normal ones, but they also have the generic ones, and they're even on special. Do you go generic or do you stick to the name brand?
we're going to a potluck, so I don't want anybody to like think anything badly of me. So I'm probably getting Oreos.
I'm definitely getting the ones on the clearance because we've tried
Okay,
them.
I will-
Some of them were even better.
No, I will bend.
We're definitely going clearance because that's not the only thing we're bringing.
So you go to the
True.
You go to the clearance You go to the clearance.
Generic brand.
You get the generic ones. You save a lot of money. That's great. Are you getting anything else to bring, or are you?
Yeah, we're getting chips and soda.
Okay, so you go to the soda aisle. You get there. Same choice. Generic. You got the generic Coke or the name brand.
No,
Generic Coke sucks.
Yeah, we're going
name
This time you go
brand.
name
Coke.
brand. That has a lot of implications for this, so be careful.
All right. Well, you got to go Coke.
Okay.
You can't go generic.
So you're walking
no,
you're
you
walking to checkout, and you see that the self checkout is like pretty full. There's like actually like 2 people waiting in the queue to even get in to the self checkout area, but there's like a normal checkout with no line. Are you waiting in the self checkout anyways because it'll probably just take a few minutes, or are you just going?
No, you're going to the normal line.
It's the difference between you and I. I would have waited.
If there's no wait, I go normal.
If there's
checkout
no
all the
wait,
time.
if
there's no one in the
wherever
normal
the
line.
least amount of wait is.
Yeah. So I'm going normal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you go to the normal checkout, and the guy asks you if you have a Kroger Plus card. What do you say? Do you
Yes.
have
You
one?
say yes. I need to type in your phone number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I type in my parents' phone number.
So you actually are able to get the clearance. That's smart because you would have totally been dead if you didn't. Do that would have been stupid.
That is a good call.
So, as you're walking out the door, there's a guy bringing in carts, and he's bringing them in from outside. And you guys had a cart because you weren't sure how much you were going to get.
Yeah.
Do you just like drop it off there and let that guy take it, or do you like take it all the way out of the car and put it in the cart return?
I would say
we can carry it.
He offers to take it. Like you take
I
the
let him
bags
take
out.
it.
and he
we
offers.
let him take it then
We take
because
him
if
for
we
sure.
bring it all the way out there,
Yeah.
he just has to go all the
Yeah,
way out
yeah,
there and
yeah.
get
Well,
it.
you
Yeah.
died because he actually detects fear and movement.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah.
it.
You
we
should have known
almost
that.
made it.
Okay, I know it's confusing, but okay, bye.
Dang, we almost made it.
We're so close.
Dang. What happened to the cookies?
They fell on the ground everywhere when you died. He killed you with his bare hands. He just like squeezed.
He's
your
got bare hands too. I didn't see those
he
from
just
a
like
distance.
grabbed your face and
crazy what you can't
squeezed
see.
it until you just died.
He juiced you.
All right, I got
Juiced
one.
ya.
Yeah,
Like
like
Ned
what-
Declassified.
Yeah, I was supposed to say the guy that juices everything. All right, so here we go.
All right.
You are on a Bogey Bro battle trip. Okay. We all.
No, I know what you're gonna
We
do.
all are in-
I know what you're gonna do.
No, I'm not doing what you're thinking.
Okay.
We all.
That'd been very funny.
That
We
was
all
funny.
are we're in a very nice hotel. Okay, one that Hunter's very comfortable in.
Okay.
Nothing sketchy.
Has the
going
door
on.
been kicked in?
Nope.
before? Okay,
Nope.
nice.
Okay.
The
That's
locks
an
are fresh.
improvement.
The door locks.
No
It's a
pizza
very
in
nice
the
hotel.
drawers.
You open the
And
door. Is there a pizza with mold?
And we all. It's the morning. We got there last night. We slept all the way through the night. All had amazing sleep.
Yeah.
We wake up in the morning, okay? It's time to get ready. We're going to go down for breakfast. You get up and you've got 2 different sets of shoes in front of you, okay?
Okay.
We're just going down to breakfast, okay? So you've got your slides and you've got your Adidas Terex.
Slides.
Which ones are you putting on?
Are we
just
coming,
going to
are we
breakfast.
coming back
Slides.
up though?
You're
A lot of
just
times
going
we
to-
take our bags down with us.
He said we're just
You're
going
just
to
going
breakfast.
down to breakfast.
And we're coming back up.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll grab the slides.
Why am I tying my shoes?
You died.
Dang it.
They detect fear, don't they?
Turns out the slides are made out of poison.
They were just. This turns out the slides were just kitchen knives.
All right. I got a real one.
Turns out the slides are slips, and you slipped and hit your head.
I got a real one this time. This time it's not going to just end and you died.
so
All
funny.
right. This is
Oh,
going to
so
be.
we can't die in this one?
No, you can. You're going to. Spoiler alert, you die in either one. Okay?
Okay,
You're going
okay.
to change how you die.
All right.
I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm starting. It's October 5th, 1997.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm not even alive. Neither is Connor.
You're both dead. Okay, no. Here's what we'll do.
Oh.
Here's what we'll do. Sorry.
That was funny.
You walk into the retail store
Okay.
out front. You get to the back. You're getting here for work.
Yeah.
Everyone's cars are in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Everyone's?
Everyone's.
Okay.
Including which one of you you're not in your head.
Okay. Well, I was you.
That was so confusing.
And you get to this back door to walk to the back office.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked. That door doesn't have a lock on it.
What the heck?
Yeah, what
I'm
the
very
heck?
confused.
You start knocking. No
I
one
crawl through
answers.
the vent.
You put your ear up to the door. Can't hear anyone back here. But there's a crowbar. Do you try to pry the door open or you
No.
go to this back door?
Back door, definitely. It's company property.
Okay. You head to the back door. When you get out back, you notice a stench coming from under the door.
Oh no.
Oh, this is where Konner dumps out his
You're like,
old
that's
lunch.
kind of weird. You look under the door and there's a weird light. Doesn't look normal.
Oh no.
But you knock anyways.
It's Harry Potter again.
No answer. You're like, man, Everyone's car's here.
Like
They gotta be here.
We need
This is
we
like
need the phone.
my nightmare
You need the
every
phone your
morning.
boss option pretty soon here because that's what I would have done the second that door was locked.
Okay. Sure. Now you can call me or you can keep knocking.
I'm calling you.
Call you.
No answer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Frick.
So we're keeping knocking.
So
then?
now you have two options. Do you try to break into this back door? Or you try to break into that front door, or you leave?
I'm leaving. Well,
You're leaving.
I'm leaving.
I think that I'm definitely leaving.
Okay.
Am I breaking into it? Do I have the keys?
I'm not breaking in.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not
leave.
breaking anything.
You've called
ever.
me. You've called everyone who should be in here. No one answered. Leave.
yeah.
You're like, okay, that was weird. All throughout the day, you're texting us. No response.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I got a day off.
You get to 8:00 at night, and you're like, I haven't heard from them at all. Like they didn't even ask why I didn't come to work. Do you call the cops or go to sleep?
I would call the police. If I didn't hear from any single one of you, I smelled a stench under the door and the doors were locked, I'm calling the police. I'm going to say, hey, something might be going on. I need like a wellness check. Let's check it out.
But
Okay.
I also, knowing the state of pranking in this office,
I would, but it's not going to hurt anything to call the police. Do a wellness check.
okay, fine, we call the police.
Yeah, like it's not going to hurt
Right.
anything.
Call the police. The police are like, all right, we can be there in 15 minutes. Can you meet us there? You meet them there. You walk in. You let them in the front door. Make it to the door. Door's unlocked this time.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh man, that's kind of a dark twist.
They open the door. As they creep open the door, you know what you're about to see. You know everyone's going to be dead. There's no doubt in your mind.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
You smelt death. They open the door. Smell's still there. Smells
Okay,
awful.
That's good.
Everything's untouched. No one's in here. All the cars are still out front.
That's weird.
No one's in here.
So
The
we gotta
cops
file a
like,
missing persons report.
man, it really reeks in here. But like, what am I looking at? And you explain like all their cars are outside. I was supposed to be at work today. Explain the whole thing. They're like, well, look, they got to be missing for at least 24 hours before we can do
Well,
anything.
at this point, when do we get to call the wife's option? Because like that would be the next thing.
Okay.
Well,
so,
it would have happened before this, but for sure.
So, talk to the cop. Cop's like, well, to file a missing person report, gotta be 24 hours at least. So you're like, okay.
Sick. Get another
So-
day off.
You decide to call Liz.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna call Liz.
No
see
answer.
what happens. Liz picks up.
Oh,
Hey, Hunter, what's going on?
Hunter died 5 years
He
ago.
wasn't at work today. There's some awful smell. His car's here. Like, I'm not trying to freak you out, but do you know what's going on? I was like, yeah, y'all are going on a Bogey battle today. He told me. And you're like, well, I'm here. We're definitely not filming anything. Like, we didn't go anywhere. She's like, no, he said he's going to be gone for like 3 days. You're like, well, Liz, like, that's not true. I don't know what's going on, but that's not
This
true.
is crazy. I'm trying
and
to get
like,
sucked in here.
but like, everyone's gone. So
No
it's
pressure,
like,
but you better wrap this
not
one
just
up.
Hunter.
Good.
and so she's like, well, look, I'm not worried. Like, he wouldn't lie to me. So it is what it is.
Never does.
You call the other significant other. So whether
Uh-huh.
you call Gabby or you call Kenzie.
Okay.
And they're like,
They
I am
confirm-
worried he would lie to me.
No, they confirmed the story. Same exact thing. They were told
He has
there was a
been lying
Bogey row
lot
battle.
lately.
Okay.
But you get an important piece of information here. It wasn't told before they left for work. There was a text that was sent that said, hey, forgot to tell you, I'm going on a Bogey row
They've
battle
been
today.
kidnapped.
I'll be gone for a few days.
Oh no.
I'll see you when I get
dang.
back.
Oh, no.
And you're like, that's not true.
Well, we didn't die there. We were going to be dead when we got back. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, thanks.
If
Trey.
the police knows this information, surely they can take action. At this
So so now you have this piece of evidence. Do you call the police back, or Gabby / Kenzie says, "Well, I have them on Find My Friends. You want me to just track their phone?" Which option? Do you hang up like, no, I need to call the police, let them know this, or do you say, let's track their phone?
I think we track him for the. Because
I would
it
track.
sounds like
I
more
would
fun.
track them in the moment,
So you say, okay, look at
but
the
I
phone.
think I would then call the police immediately after.
Look at the phone. Story checks out. They're in Charlottesville, right
Whoa.
where they said they were going to be for the Bogey row battle.
It was said they would be in
They
Charlottesville.
said they were going to Charlottesville for the weekend, film a few Bogey row battles.
So now I'm like, am I being pranked?
But now they didn't tell you, didn't leave you.
I'm going back.
And you still have this eerie feeling because the office smells awful. And this is where you're standing. You're in the office. And you can't put your finger on it, but it smells like death. That's all you know.
So I put my finger right on it.
Well, your
Death.
stomach is just like, it smells awful. Like, it smells like
off-putting.
If I opened the bathroom door and there was a deer in there dead, I'd be like, that makes sense.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
But they're in Charlottesville. So what do? Do you head to Charlottesville or you head home and wait it out?
Man, this is a tough one because now I'm starting to think maybe I am being pranked, but the smell is weird, and also like I don't want to call the police if it's just a prank, but like I'm still like low key worried.
That's pretty much like every day of my life here is like, do I call the police or is this a prank?
I think at this point I'm investigating the smell further. Like that's what I got to figure out.
Yeah, I'm with you, but that wasn't an option we were given.
That can
though.
be an option. You
Okay,
well,
there
like
we go.
if you're staying here, you can do whatever you want with that.
I think
Okay.
I think
So stay
next
here.
thing is like I need to
we
get to the
stay
bottom
here.
of that smell.
Right, so you want to investigate the smell.
'Cause
You
it's a
haven't
stink
opened
bomb,
any
like,
other
it's
doors.
prank.
You're only in here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you check the AC or the bathroom?
Bathroom first.
Bathroom first, yeah.
You open the bathroom, and that's where things go real south. There it is, lying on the floor.
Poop.
Silas Isaacson, stabbed to death.
Oh shoot! So now I'm calling the police.
Now
I'm calling the police. I'm like, hey, why didn't you guys go in the bathroom?
so you called. Well, the police came in. They said, "Does anything look weird?" You're like, "No."
Yeah.
That's exactly what I should have expected.
And they didn't check the bathroom.
The smell.
They're all getting fired.
They looked around. Look at the office. It's a little messy. They're like, "Of course, this place smells like what is
Yeah,
this?
these guys
it's
are
a
losers.
pigsty.
Dead guy in the bathroom." It's Silas.
Classic dead guy in the bathroom.
So
situation.
now you're really freaking out because what the heck's going on?
Because your
Silas
friend
is
is
dead.
dead on the floor. That's why you're freaking out.
Silas is dead. Your other two friends nowhere to be seen, and their wives got
But
a
they
text
definitely got kidnapped.
at 8 a.m. You showed up to work 7:30. They're already gone. Wives got a text at 8 a.m. saying they're going on a bogey road battle.
Dang.
So now you call the wives, you call the police. Everyone shows up. Everyone's here. It's time to strategize. The police don't know anyone. The police are suggesting that what has happened is a murder runaway. The police are suggesting that myself and the other person killed Silas, got in the car, took off.
Okay.
You are saying
Not surprising. He
No-
has gotten kind of mouthy lately.
no chance that happened.
No, I could have.
They didn't kill him. But the police are like, look, we have the ping. We're going to Charlottesville. Their intention is to arrest us.
No, that's cool. I'm down with that.
Do you let them go to Charlottesville and find us and arrest us?
Yeah.
Or do you try to beat them to Charlottesville, get
no,
ahead of this whole thing?
I'm letting
I
them
feel
go.
like the right answer is to call the police and have them do it. But I feel like
Well, the police are already here. You already
For
called the
this-
police.
here.
They're
For
going
this-
to Charlottesville. Are you trying to beat them there, or
No.
are you letting them go?
I'm invested now. I'm letting them go because I don't care if they have intent to arrest. Like that's good. It means my friends are safe or they're guilty. It's a win-win.
Yeah, but I also just kind of want to let Hunter go wherever he wants to with this story at this point. So I kind of
I don't know where I want to go. I'm making it all up on the spot.
I say, do you realize he does not
Okay,
know?
then sure. Yeah, we'll do what we would actually
All
do,
right.
and that is let the police go.
Please show up. It's now been about 10 hours since the ping's updated, but it says it's in the same spot. You have this gut feeling. You know what they're about to find.
Phones.
You think,
Oh.
surely it's going to be where their bodies are.
Oh,
Show up. My phone never was pinged.
okay.
It's Trevor or your phone,
Okay.
depending on who you are.
Okay.
Show up. That's all that's there. There's
Just
a
the
phone,
phone.
Okay.
and your hoodie,
Mm.
which alludes you were definitely there. So the police are still hot on these guys killed their friend, left in the bathroom,
And now they dumped the phone.
They were
Dumped the
stupid
phone.
enough not to turn off the phone or destroy it.
dumped the phone, and have left. But there's a suspicious car in the parking lot that the police are investigating a little
Just
bit
start
farther.
shooting at it.
And they called you and let you know. They say,
C4.
we do think it's involved because it does have a Foundation Disc Golf sticker on it. But they described the car, and you've never heard of it. It's this old van, Volkswagen.
And it's not the transit.
Yeah, I wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah, and it's like you've never seen the van.
Yeah.
And so they send you a picture of it, and you're like, "That's not.
Like, I've
that's
never
none.
seen
Of,
that
that's none of
before.
their
I've never
vans.
seen
They
that.
wouldn't have chosen to travel in it. But the
Right.
but the police don't believe you either. At this point, you're suspect 3.
Dang.
So now the police are like, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna drive back. When we get back, we're gonna bring you in for questioning."
And
Like,
I'd be
are you okay
don't
with that?
you guys remember who
They're
called
not going
you?
to
And that's
investigate the
me?
van.
Well, they're investigating the van. They have a
Oh.
team up there, but the main sheriff, he's coming back. He's like, "Hey, just 2 hours from now,
He's
meet us
removing
there."
you from the scene.
And you're like, "Okay, that's fine." You hang up. About that time, you get a text from my phone.
Oh no.
The text
no.
says, "Hey, we've really messed up. We're in Richmond. Can you please meet us? We need help."
Oh,
you go to Richmond?
my gosh.
You go to Richmond, or do you go to the police station?
I'm
and
going
present
to
this
the, I'm
evidence?
going to the police, as I think it's a trap. I think I'm trying to be lured there to also be killed. I'm going to the police. If I know myself, I'm 1,000%. And Konner, you know it too. You're 1,000% showing it to the police if this is a real situation. Because it's not even like the text said, "Don't tell the police."
Yeah, I'm showing it to the
I would
police.
be a little bit hesitant if the text was like, "You can't show the police, trust me," because then I'd be like, maybe it's a hostage situation.
Yeah.
But they didn't even say that, so I'm showing the police.
Just said we really messed up.
Yeah.
We're in Richmond,
No, I'm showing the police.
and I sent the address of where we're at.
I'm showing the police.
I said I need you here in 2 hours.
yeah, police is coming.
We're definitely showing the police.
show the police.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you immediately call the police with this information. They're in Charlottesville. They're close to Richmond anyways. So you call them, tell them this information. They're like, we need to talk to you first. And so
Yeah, right.
they
You're
come.
like, my friends are dying.
They're like,
or
we're
killing.
gonna send a team. We're gonna send a team out to Richmond to investigate that. You know, it sounds like they're guilty, and it sounds like they're trying to loop you in. We think we can, send you in as an undercover agent.
I'd
Text
tell
these
them to
guys.
shoot on sight.
Oh, we're getting sent in as an undercover agent.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you So you go to the police station, and the police meet you
What
there.
the heck?
And they start talking to you about like, hey, like, have you noticed anything weird? Blah, 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 all of this. 2.5 hours go by. And you're now 30 minutes late to the meeting that I texted you to get
Gosh.
to.
Oh no.
You're in the middle of a police investigation.
I'm in trouble now.
A random officer walks in, taps the police on the shoulder, whispers something to his ear, and then walks out of the room. And the police suddenly gets more somber with you and it's like, son, I hate to tell you, we were too late. We showed up and I'll tell the story to Konner. We showed up to the location and Trevor's body's there. He's dead.
Oh, Trevor.
But
no.
Trevor's
not
dead.
Hunter's.
Hunter's nowhere to be found.
Dude, Hunter's gone crazy.
We are
How
fully
did I
suspecting Hunter, and for some reason he trusted you. So we're gonna continue questioning you, and we have your phone and evidence. But like that, it's pretty clear what's going on right now. So like we this is serious. Like it's time to lock up. Like, do you have
Never
any
clear,
other
man.
evidence? Blah blah. We're contacting the wives. All this. At this point,
Dang, my son's not gonna have a father.
they also inform you
Screw you, man.
that they also inform you
I got really
that-
sad thinking about myself dead.
when they showed up. When they showed
Yeah,
up,
you think it's sad, baby?
when they showed up, Trevor had died 15 minutes earlier.
Okay.
So you're sitting there, and now you're
You
thinking,
could have been
I
there.
could have
you're
saved
thinking to
him.
yourself, if I would have went to Richmond,
Yeah.
I would have got there, and Trevor would have still been alive.
Yeah.
So now
let
you're
the record
carrying-
show I wanted to go. Trevor was the one that called the police. So actually, it's Trevor's fault. He's dead.
Now you're carrying the guilt of this
Yeah.
as well. So the police are talking to you. You get a phone call from me,
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
and the police bring it to you. They're like, "Hey, have you told him you've gone to the cops?" And you're like, "No,
no, I haven't.
I
Told him.
haven't." And so they're like, "Okay, we need you to answer this. Don't be suspicious."
Okay.
You pick it up. The voice on the other end.
Sorry. Ow.
You
I'm
pick
on
it
the
up.
phone.
The voice on the other end could be mine, but it doesn't. It's just something about it seems weird.
It sounds
It's
like
a little
someone
more.
trying to sound like.
It's a little more gravelly, a little bit more whispery.
Ooh.
He tells you.
We
The
know
voice
Hunter
on the
can
line.
distort his voice, though.
That's good foundation.
The voice on the line's like, "Look, this morning Silas snapped. He came after us with a gun. We didn't know what to do. Trevor stabbed him 3 times. Left him in the bathroom. As soon as that happened, the sourdough pizza guys caught wind of it. They called
Ooh.
the cops. We didn't know
Oh,
what to
no.
do, so we fled the scene. But we checked the
Yeah.
police scanner.
We fled the scene instead of being like, hey, by the way, here's this gun with Silas's fingerprints on it. And
We
like,
fled the scene.
Okay.
Okay. The police scanner though we never heard they were coming, so we went to Richmond, and then we discovered that you called the cops and like figured it out. We need you to come with us because we don't know, like, do we turn ourselves in? What's going on? And you're like, well, Hunter, what are you talking about? Like, I know you killed Trevor. And then I hang up the phone. But you still have this feeling that wasn't me.
Okay, I forgot that I'm not quite sure it's you.
You're not quite sure it's me. Okay. Cops are listening to all this.
Yeah.
You tell the cops, I really don't know if that's Hunter. They're convinced it's me, and they have a ping on me, and they're going in. They're ready.
They're like, you've
Shoot,
been
shoot on sight.
Do you tell them?
Spray him.
Do you try to convince them farther that you don't think it was me, and they should let you call me back, or do you just say, yeah, go get them?
I say I'm not sure it's Hunter. I think there's more to this.
Okay, good decision. So they say, all right, you know what? We're gonna trust your gut, Konner.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Policeman.
You call me back.
Okay.
I picked the
I'm
phone
like,
up
hey,
again.
back.
I pick up the phone again,
Good. Does
and
it
you're
call
like,
you
hey,
back?
sorry, look, I don't know what's going on. Let's meet up. I'm like, hey, I'm about to drive back through Lynchburg. I'll meet you at the office.
It's a good call. It'd
Okay.
be silly for you to choose the office since that is the crime scene. But
Yeah, but I chose it.
They've got like
Yeah.
caution.
No, I
tape
said the
everywhere.
warehouse. Chose the warehouse.
okay, the warehouse. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Cops don't want you to go. Cops are like, if we send you, we're wiring you up, all of that. And you're like, look, I don't know what's going on. Hunter's clearly gone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go by yourself, or do you tell the cops, like, I don't want to go in there. Y'all go in and take him out.
I let them wire me and I go in.
Okay, so you're wired up.
Mhm.
You walk in. As soon as you walk in, the wire's acting fine. They can hear you, but they can't see anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They lose visual. You walk into the warehouse, and there it is. your worst nightmare.
The Joker.
It was one of our crazed fans that didn't like how we talked about Prodigy discs.
Oh, no.
There with a gun to my head.
Oh, no.
And he said, "You come alone?"
And I said, yeah.
You're
I
like,
did.
yeah, I'm fully alone. He said, "All right, show me you don't have a wire." And you're like,
And that Dwight Schrute pulled down my pants and
you
lifted
pull
up my
down your
shirt.
pants, you lift up your shirt, there's the wire.
There's the wire.
Boom, gun to the head you. Boom, gun to the head me. Boom, gun to himself.
That's crazy that he can
Quadruple
even
murder.
hold the gun with his hands being so slashed up from the flashing of the discs.
Quadruple murder, that's how we all died.
Dang, man.
Good story.
That was a good
invested.
story.
I didn't know where it was going. But man, it came somewhere.
That was,
We all died.
that was fun.
You
That
had
was
multiple
great.
choices to save us, because if you would have showed up in Richmond, he was going to play you. And if you beat him, Trevor's going to live. But you didn't show up, so he killed him.
He wasn't going to beat him, dude. It was going to be a Sonic only round.
He killed him, man. It was brutal.
That's really funny. That was a good one, Hunter. I loved it.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
All right. I think that's a banter.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All
I
right.
think that's good.
Solid show, guys. Well done.
I think that we have to make a sound effect before we leave, and it has to be just like your best.
It'd be like
No,
my
what's-
last
what's-
words
no,
before
what's
I was murdered.
the noise you make as you die.
That sounds.
Be like-
Let's do like what sound would a ghost make?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Because
all
I'll
the
tell you
same
the
noise.
noise I make.
All right,
I'll tell you the last
right.
noise I make before I die.
All right.
All right, the noise a ghost makes when it tries
Here
to
we go.
scare you.
Here we
Just
go.
a,
Ooh.
All right,
I
y'all ready?
love that. That was so good.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's ears just broke.
All right,
I
here's
moved the
mine.
microwave
Here's
far
mine.
enough.
That's not going to matter. I can't wait to see what that looks like on the sound waves. That sounds like me having diarrhea.
All right, we'll talk to you
I
later.
want to see what that peak looks like on the mic, on the thing.